Hey there, Scorpio. It's Angela, Grounded Dreamers, and we're here to do your soul guidance reading for June 2022. We're talking about Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or if it's predominant in your chart in any other way that you find of interest. This could also be just that you saw the video and you thought, oh, that's interesting. Let me see what that's about. That guidance was calling to you. And that means you're meant to hear this message. You're meant to get this guidance. We don't do predictions. We're not psychics. I'm not a psychic. I go by intuition. I tap into inner energy, vibrational energy, and pull the cards according to that. And then we get to get some clarity on different aspects of ourselves as we evolve. Okay. All right, Scorpio. This month, this reading, I'm pulling from the Native Spirit deck here. This is an oracle deck. I pull one card and to give us guidance and sort of a theme to work with. And then I just shuffled and pulled various cards from the Zen Tarot deck too, to give us clarity. Okay. So your card here, Scorp, for this current period, June 2022, is offerings. So we're talking about appreciation. So in many cultures, if you know, like in native cultures and indigenous peoples, and even in the Christian church, the Catholic church, the offering of the host, and the Buddhist temple, there's usually offerings of fruits and flowers and various items like that to show our gratitude. Is the whole point, right? It's to show our appreciation and give something of ourselves to show our gratitude. When we start to move through our life with gratitude being that first thing you grab for, or that first thing that shows up, when you're communicating with another, it changes, it makes miracles come through. It shifts the way you see and experience life. So we're going to focus on how to increase the appreciation and the gratitude in our life with this reading using the offerings card. Okay, let's see what we got here. Here's our spread. We have starting point here. This row is your beginning and where you are. Your physical starting point or your point in this moment. Internal energies that support that, or maybe these are things within you that you're not expressing out yet, or maybe you're not even fully aware of it yet, but that you're starting to hear messages from your inner being that support this vibration. And then the combination of these two results in the manifestation in your external world. Then we have this bottom card here. That's the key to moving forward. That's your pivot point. What do I need to embrace? What energy do I need to be aware of in order to gain more knowledge and ascend to a new level of awareness? And then we have your new level here, where your landing point, internal and external, just like the row below it. Okay. All right, Scorpio, as it pertains to offerings and gratitude and appreciation, I got the miser. Ooh, so this is, I know Scorpios get a bad rep. They get told that, they're selfish and self-absorbed and whatever. It's not true. There's a protective quality to that. I don't want to show you all of who I am, and I don't want to show you my deepest feelings because I need to savor that. I need to protect that within me. It doesn't all have to be, out in the open. But when we're talking about living in appreciation and gratitude, there must be give to go along with the take, right? This woman here is clinging on to all her possessions. She's even walled herself off here at the heart level to hide from others, to keep everything close to her vest, close to her own being, and not really wanting to share it. But we know, as Scorpios, that you're this energy is less out of being selfish or self-absorbed and more out of just protecting your heart. So it's time to give a little more, to let the wall down, open up a little bit, connect with another from the heart, show your appreciation. This could be in physical gifts, you know, bring somebody flowers one day, or their favorite candy or whatever. Or this could also just be in your words, making sure to open up from the heart with another. Maybe this is someone you've had conflict with, or maybe it's someone that you've never quite really gelled with and never could quite really get on the same page. Show up differently for them. Show up differently and see the magic that comes from that, right? Starting with a place of gratitude, you can do that. You can show up in a different way. You can use, you know, words of appreciation toward them, or, you know, invite them on something, you know, new. I'm talking about another person, but this could also be energy that's within you, right? That you've maybe walled off from yourself, right? An adventurous spirit. Maybe there's something you've always wanted to achieve and do, and you're just holding yourself in place out of fear. Well, it's time to appreciate the movement of life and appreciate all that there is out there, for us to enjoy. And when you're in that appreciation and gratitude, everything falls into place. Well, more things fall into place. Let's just say, we don't want to be so absolute here, right? But the energy does shift. Okay. Internally, as it pertains to this feeling of having held back and holding things in and not really giving of yourself, you're starting to realize, look at the clarity, the awareness, the veil is lifting. You're starting to realize that, yeah, I mean, that feels good to feel secure and protected and to be the one that's protecting myself. But you know what? I think I'm ready to take some risks. I think if I take risks, that will increase my connection with others. It doesn't deter from it. It doesn't make it worse. It helps. If I show up in gratitude and appreciation, wow, there's going to be so much more clarity and things are going to move more smoothly and quickly. So this is an internal sort of conversation you might have with yourself to get yourself prepared for the movement that's to come, right? And in your external world, yep, you set your sights on doing things new, doing them in a new way that allows for your growth and your transformation and your deeper connection to others, right? You're getting that, okay, this way of doing things, holding it all together, holding it all tight, maybe it's not always the best way, right? Like maybe there's a new way I can do that. And maybe it does start with my gratitude. Okay, and then your pivot point here, this is the key to moving forward, is to, you know, getting yourself to a new level of awareness, is guidance. This is your inner guidance, your guidance from spirit, the divine, from your elders, from, you know, your loved ones, all of that together. And the flow of it, if it's coming out of appreciation and gratitude in life, the flow of it is so smooth. It's like, oh, I know now that when I focus on the beauty that's around me, because it's everywhere, when I focus on that, I see more of that, right? I get to experience beauty when I recognize, if I focus on it and recognize it in my life, because in any given moment, even if you're feeling so filled with doom, you can shift your gaze towards something more, you know, more delightful and more, with more appreciation, and really transform your experience. It's really a matter of your perception, and your guidance in this, your inner being is the lead. Now, like I said, you could also listen for signs from spirit or, you know, from others in your life, but it starts with you. Okay. Trust your own self. Trust your inner self. You can drop that wall and open up and show up in gratitude and trust that process, because your growth will come from that. And then your next point of awareness, right? The next level of awareness, things might get intense. you might have so much gratitude and so many good things around you that it's like, I don't even know what to do with all this good. Or, you know, you might think that, you know, by having dropped my walls and showing up with more appreciation and gratitude, that just makes me feeling, it leaves me feeling all kinds of things, right? Maybe some, a deep sense of love and connection, and, you know, something very powerful and transformative might come your way, right? So that's nice, because you get to really feel the fruits of your labor, or the fruits of your appreciation, once you're moving past this. Really, once you start to drop that wall, then all the energy is moving toward, you know, a more fulfilling way of being. Internally, look at this, it's sharing. So this sharing card is the complete opposite of this miser card. But you've traveled that path, you've made it, right? You've found the way to be able to give of yourself fully, and with joy, without regret, right? Giving for the sake of giving, sharing your innermost thoughts, sharing your vulnerabilities with someone, you know, opening up in that way. That's, you know, that's a rich state of being up here, you know. More clarity, more intensity, and really being able to jumpstart everything by giving. Okay. And then in the external position here, or the final card, is harmony. This is your full alignment. This is head and heart working in concert to move you forward. This is that fullness that you've worked on from this point of being held back, right? You know, if this is a situation with another person, then letting down your walls will jumpstart a whole new experience with them. You know, if you're both willing, right? If you're both willing, but at least your side of it, your experience will be more fulfilling. You know, it will get intense. But the harmony card, this is beautiful. This is a card of emotion, you know, and feeling content and feeling aligned, and willing to receive from spirit, from the divine, all the tools that you need. And then that just generates more gratitude. That gets you back to where you started. And then that has you feeling like, oh, let me give some of this away again, because I want more. The more you give, the more comes back to you, right? That's how it works. And you're getting this. This is a beautiful template here, Scorpio. It's really good for anyone. But for you at this time, it may be coming from a period of, you know, feeling a little detached, or feeling not connected to another, or not connected to your own inner being, which is also part of this work, right? Gratitude for myself and how far I've come, and all the things that I've learned in this lifetime have brought me here. So let me cherish that, and you know, show my appreciation in ways that, you know, that really shine a light on those achievements, and on the gratitude that I have within. I love it. Okay, Scorpio, I think that'll do it for now. I'll be around again soon with some more readings, and thanks for being here with my channel. And until next time, I love you guys.